Hi, Nicholas.
Hi, Pete.
How are you?
Yeah, I'm pretty good, mate.
I'm a little bit dusty today.
Excellent.
It's a good way to be.
Yeah, why not? Well, I mean, let's just do something that we're quite comfortable with,
Sure.
but hopefully still give some insight, because you never know.
I think we will
That
definitely
is
do such a thing.
Part of the theory of today is doing stuff that will help us, but help other people too.
Oh, is that what we're doing?
I don't know. I don't know. That's the mission statement that I came up with in my head that I didn't tell you about.
Oh, okay. Is that what it was?
Yeah, it's
Oh,
fine.
good. Okay.
I've written a manifesto. Anyway, it'll be out soon. So, hanging out with 16th notes, largely talking about what phrasing
Yeah.
and ways to make 16ths more interesting than 1e and a 2e and a 3 and a 4e, blah.
Bory and...
Boring. Thanks, Dad.
Yeah, dad jokes. Very much my specialty.
So yeah, okay. So 16th is the vibe of today. We're going to hang out and do some weird stuff with it, but we should just do some stuff.
Now, we also had a request in our first ever podcast to turn the click off while we're playing.
Oh,
People
yeah.
don't like it. I love it.
Oh,
That's my
some
favourite
people like
noise.
it, some people don't.
Well, I think that I'm going to delete click to
Maybe get rid of the
people.
click, but maybe I'll just do like facial twitches in time with it. So if
I'll do
anyone's
that
following-
anyway.
I'll do that anyway. Then people could visually.
So click
Check
is
it out.
currently disabled to the world.
Really? So if
The
I
World
press
Wide
this
Web
button,
has no click.
no
yeah.
one can hear that.
They can't hear us.
I can't hear that annoying insect inside
No.
my head telling me that I'm playing wrong and out of time.
Well, let's have a little musical something.
Let's just screw around with 16th notes and
16th notes,
heaven.
they're my bitch. Okay then,
That was a bunch of stuff.
I was just getting started.
All right. So, talking about 16th notes and phrasing with
Yeah.
16ths. So yeah, I guess just the basic, quick intro premise of phrasing, in case there are people who don't really know what we mean by that, because there's lots of different ways to describe this stuff. I guess the simplest way I think of it is like if you play 16th notes, 1E ender, 2E ender, 3E ender, 4E ender, they're phrased in fours.
Cool. Yeah.
So you've got like 4 groups of 4. So
Good
that
call.
gives you like a pulse, I guess. But we're talking about doing it in anything other than 4,
Yeah.
I guess.
So that the strong notes you're emphasising of the subdivision aren't falling on the pulse.
Creating this magical thing, the word is
Syncopation.
And we almost said
Well,
that.
we didn't have
The word
practice
is
that.
syncopation. Yeah. See, we're totally in sync.
Syncopation.
Wow.
Why? Okay.
So yeah.
We're going to play a thing that sounds like a song you probably know, but it's not that song.
Definitely not. We might not even mention the name of it. We could mention the name of it.
We'll get banned from the internet.
That's true. Well, unless we can talk. Maybe some people you can't even talk about it. I've heard.
You can't even
mention
think
their name.
about it. It's a thought crime.
It is.
Shall we play?
Yeah.
Let's play the groove.
Shall we get the tempo back down
Yes,
to
to
something
normal.
mildly sensible, like 80?
Yeah.
80 or something?
I like 80 or something.
80 or something. All right, so yeah, we're just going to play a really simple groove in 4/4,
Yes.
and then we'll break it down into its phrasing,
Yes.
and then we'll play with the phrasing, because it's fun. Yeah?
Okay, let's
You
go.
and your magic buttons.
Yeah, no, I'm still learning.
All right, so
My first day on the job.
let's just play the groove, and then I'll bring up the visual,
Great.
and we'll talk about it.
Let's do this thing.
'Cause it sounds like this.
I've got the click going to the people. now.
Yay, people love click.
Yeah.
All right.
1, 2, 3. Oh, somebody hinted at something.
I heard a thing that you did. Excellent.
Leave it in the comments.
Yeah, leave it in the
Isn't that what you're
comments.
supposed to do? If we say, if you know what groove it was, write it in the comments.
I mean, Christ, if anyone picks it from that one tiny... Actually,
You might be paying attention.
a lot of people probably get that because it's like, yeah, it's very obvious.
It's really one of the most famous drum grooves ever.
So the theory is, that's just the rhythm. Like everyone can play that, like da 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 da. That's easy.
Yeah.
But then thinking about that, a lot of rhythms you can just repeat or echo because you've heard them and you internalize them.
Mm-hmm.
But I guess what we're talking about is like reducing that phrasing down and understanding what is the phrasing made of. What are the little individual numbers that add up to create the da 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 da, that sort of thing. Yeah. And then once we have that, that's like the skeleton of that phrasing. And then we can sort of play with the phrasing a little bit and do some funny things with it. So should we have a little looky?
I reckon yes.
Should we
I
count
say
it?
yes to this.
Do you say yes? Should we count it out first?
Yeah,
And then
absolutely.
show people the
That's
big
a good
reveal
thing.
of the
big
onslaught
reveal.
of numbers they're going to see in a moment.
Yeah, cool.
Otherwise, it's just like, it burns my eyeballs. So, my idea is we're just playing this groove. Da, 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 da. To me, that's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. So that's kind of how I'm thinking of that simple groove. And then when you bring up that little fella, hello.
Hello, little fella.
What we've got here is just a little visual representation of what that phrase actually ends up being. The top line is we are just dealing with
I am just going to
Look at that.
Get you.
Magic of television. I have technology at my disposal.
One.
So that's our top line. 3, 3, 3, 3, 4. So when you play that, that spits out the groove. So, shall we just play that groove really straight a couple bars in a row?
Yeah, absolutely.
And then people can sort of follow along those threes. What I might do to really outline the threes and the four, so you can discern the difference between each phrase, is what if I do 4 threes, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So 4 different notes, 1 for each 3. And then for the 4, I'll just do a little run. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, cool. Well, let's start it nice and slow. Don't worry about the click for a second.
Yeah. All right.
So we'll just do it at this speed.
Right. Easy, great.
Bit faster?
Yeah, let's do a little quick. Yeah, that'll do.
That was so organised. It was like we planned it, but we didn't.
Yay!
We're just that something or whatever.
In sabbatical. Is that a word?
English.
Did I just appropriate something?
No, that's great. I like it.
Fine. All right. So
I like
anyway,
what you did there.
that's the idea. Taking a simple groove that I think a lot of people know and can probably play quite easily, breaking it down into its individual elements, i.e. the phrases. And now we can do some interesting things with those phrases.
Which is your
Yeah.
totally your wheelhouse, and I love this.
So this is kind of my thing. So this idea, just to give a shout out, this concept, like I sort of came up with a bit of an idea about this, but it really got refined by an amazing guy called Greg Sheehan, incredible Australian percussionist extraordinaire. And he has these wonderful systems called rhythm diamonds. What we've got on the screen at the moment, even though Pete just went away from it.
There it is.
There we go. Okay, it looks more like a square. I get you. We'll get to the diamond thing later.
Yeah, I know. That's where that confused me for
I
a
know.
moment.
It's just a visual representation. Anyway, off topic. The point is, the top row is our original groove. 3, 3, 3, 3, and a 4 at the end. The grand total of that being 16. Hence the 16th note thing. So that's the idea, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. So then the whole idea here is what we're going to do is we're just really simply going to move the 4 into different positions within that phrasing.
Yeah.
So the second row just does 3 3s, a 4, and we have the 3 at the end. Still adds up to 16,
Yeah.
which is great. So it's another 4/4 bass groove, but it's going to sound different. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 1. All right. So do you want to do
let's
that?
play this one. We'll
same
play
one?
it slow.
Yeah. And I'll do it. So the good thing is I'll actually play exactly the same notes
Yeah. As you did previously.
as I did previously.
That's
So this is an interesting one for me because I'm going to end up playing 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 1. So my notes are completely shifting, which is kind of interesting.
Yeah, cool. So we go slow.
Yeah.
Then we shall
Try
go
it fast.
later.
All right. Yeah, that sounds cool.
And a little faster.
Yeah. Awesome.
Amazing.
Love it. Love it.
I love when the cymbals open up in the talkback. It's fun.
It's like a crowd cheering.
It's like the Lost Boys.
You're eating maggots, Michael.
Nook. No!
Oh, dear.
What'd you do to my dog?
Oh, Corey. All right.
All right, anyway,
Okay,
we
random, very
digress.
specific references to our age. Anyway.
Yeah, we're old.
Hey.
In case you didn't know,
Yeah.
I'm 100.
Yeah. It's all right, man. Lost Boys is coming back. So is Kiefer.
Yeah, but it's going to be bad.
Yeah,
You're going
that's
to
true.
ruin my childhood again.
very-
Anyway,
yeah,
this
for a
is a
second
different podcast.
Right, yes. Okay, so shall we just move on to
Yes, let's.
row three? Yeah.
Yeah, so now it's the same deal, but the four's
In the
moved to the left again.
That's it.
All right, so maybe we can.
Do you want to count
Do
that
that.
one out once or
Why
just
not?
get into playing it?
Yeah, why don't you count it?
Oh, okay. Okay. Do you want to be my pulse guy again?
Sure.
Because that was really
One.
easy.
2, 3, 4.
1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1.
Beautiful.
Cool.
All right, slow.
Let's play it slow.
Yeah.
And I'll do my same note thing.
It sort of would be helpful if people could see it while we were playing it, but it's sort of behind Nick's bass.
That's
I can,
helpful.
you know what?
That's
Through the magic of television, I can once again
Stick it in there.
change it. But you've got to give me a second.
All right.
'Cause,
While Pete's doing fancy technical things.
here we go. On.
Oh, that was it. Oh,
Yeah. What was my what?
I was going to say something really interesting and deeply prophetic, but it's
It's all right.
fine.
The moment's gone.
Gone.
I've ruined
Whatever.
your
Hey, I'm
life.
living in the moment, man. It's fine.
All right. Here we go.
There you go. Music.
All right.
We're making music
thing.
today.
Making music go time.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Do. Yeah. Come on, man. Hang on. Now, let's Pete. Hang on, wait.
Worst thing ever.
Let's do our theme song now. You ready? Ready? 3, 4.
Making music go time.
Fuck, great. Done.
That is
Done.
horrendous.
We were going to record a whole theme song later. Sorted.
Oh no. All right, let's move that 4 again. The
Okay.
pesky little 4.
Oh, can I just make a little comment?
Absolutely,
Hey,
please.
that's so interesting little pop culture reference. That last row, 3-3-4-3-3, is actually also another well-known rhythm. So I'm thinking,
Oh, yeah.
1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, da 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 da. That is known in popular culture as a clave.
Yeah.
I believe
Yeah.
it's a.
It's not the son one.
No.
It's the other one.
I'm just going to call it a 3-2 clave.
Yeah, well, it definitely
1,
is 3,
2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1.
Yeah, the
2.
traditional one is the...
Slightly mixed.
the
Oh yeah.
and I think that's the son clave.
Yeah.
And then the rumba clave is the other one. Which is this one.
Yeah.
But, you know, I could be wrong. So if I'm wrong, leave me some hate in
Yeah,
the comments. Because
awesome.
that'll be awesome.
I
Because
mean,
I'm a
you know-
white guy from the Blue Mountains, so, you know,
Yeah.
could very easily be wrong.
Yeah, check your sources, people. Do your own research.
Google, Michael Google. All right.
All
Shall
right.
we play this?
Line 4?
Next one, which is not any clave.
No.
Well, it actually
is. It's a 2-3.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah.
we're good at. We did our research today. All right. Do you want to
Which
count
isn't
that?
anything. This isn't anything. But oh, actually it is.
Actually, it is. Yeah, that's right.
Count away.
Do you want to pulse and count?
Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4.
1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1.
Lovely. 1, 2, 3. Solves the problem. I'll just play them.
Do. Yeah, why weren't
you
you
don't
doing it
have
the
to-
whole time?
Then you
Unbelievable.
don't have to listen to
Can
it.
you tune your toms to a G?
Well, DW probably told me I'm supposed to, but I don't listen to that.
How rude. All right.
All right.
Play it a little bit faster? Yeah. Much better.
Sweet.
Awesome. All right. And the last line. You got it.
Yeah.
Go on, pulse me up.
1, 2, 3, 4.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Tangent, but the last line is a mirror of the top line, by the way.
Ooh.
So that's kind of just an interesting side fact.
And also... and a little faster.
Shot.
We always knew I was going to do that.
Sneaky,
Everyone
sneaky.
knew.
For those playing at home, Pete just nested some tuplets because he's got a nurturing demeanour and he likes to nest.
It's nesting instinct.
Nesting in his roost. All right. So that was the last run. Sounds pretty cool. So, just on this whole thing, the main thing, what got me into this stuff was taking a phrase that I knew and then kind of jumbling up the order. And the whole idea is that it would present me with new rhythmic phrases.
Yeah.
And like anything, I would listen to them and learn them, internalise them, and decide which ones I really liked, and then use them for compositions or bass lines, stuff like that.
Yeah, it's
You brought up a really valid point, which I thought about before, is the nature of your instrument is different, is in that you're having to like generally keep a pulse with part of you, like a couple of limbs, and then outline these phrases with other parts. So you have to have the integration.
Yeah, so I'm constantly thinking about the connection points between whatever, well, I mean, essentially the same as you. We're all thinking about the connection point of the pulse and these rhythms. That's the most important thing.
Yeah.
But then for drummers, you do have to think about the connection points mechanically of where you're voicing this and what else you're playing.
Yeah.
You know, and that's where things start to get fun for drums, you know what I mean? Like, because essentially let's just play the first one.
Yep.
So if I play it on the kick, that's sort of stage one.
Yeah. Why don't you go through
stage one clinger.
Yeah. Why don't you go through some different orchestrations?
Yeah.
Of that top row, and I'll just play the same thing.
Yeah.
Can I just loop myself and have a break? No, actually.
Sure.
I'll play it.
Cool. Do we want a click?
Entirely up to you, sir.
It might be.
You love it.
Yeah.
You love it.
It might be.
Click on.
Might be kinder.
Yeah.
To everyone.
Everyone involved. Me, you, the world, the internet.
Yep.
All right. How fast do you want to go, brother?
Let's just go. Say go 100.
Hundo.
Hundos.
Go hundo. A centenary of clicks.
Gunt. So we've got our first phrase, which is 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 4 or 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1.
Yeah.
Okay, so first level one is you play it with your kick and just groove, rock beat.
Easy.
Here we go. Right, then you could obviously do it just kick and snare.
Yep.
So a good one, you know, that'll give you some interesting stuff is to play every other, like so you go kick on the first 3, snare on the next 3, you know, so you get kick, snare, kick.
Oh yeah,
That sort of thing.
Awesome.
And let's try that out for a second,
Yeah.
and then I'll give you a couple of variations.
Awesome.
So you get. Right.
That's kind of the idea, I guess, really, isn't it? Just
is to take these things
Yep.
and to do exactly what you're saying, like find find a combination of the ones you like the sound of rhythmically,
Yep.
and then ways that you like to orchestrate them on your chosen instrument or in your DAW for writing, writing riffs or doing whatever.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely relied heavily on drum programming, drum machine, and I'd program the drums to do the stuff that you're doing, so I could actually hear the phrases. So I would lock onto the bass drum and I'd just try and play along with that until I could really hear them. So I think that's the idea, is taking something simple, lifting the lid off it and understanding the workings or the mechanics behind what is this simple thing. For those watching on YouTube, I hope that was informative and gives you something to think about. But we're going to continue on and dig a lot deeper into even more crazy stuff you can do just with phrasing in 16ths, I think.
Yeah.
So if you're on YouTube, please click on the links to the Patreon page, come over and check out all the extra content, because we're going to do a whole extra stuff on the Patreon page. We'll also upload all the PDFs and documents that we're using for this sort of stuff, so that could be really helpful.
Yeah, absolutely.
So look, like and subscribe the video, but click on Patreon, come and check it out, because I think we're going to be doing some pretty crazy stuff over there. All right,
comment, subscribe, tell us
all those things.
Hate my face.
Yeah, and tell us what that groove was that we hinted at once.
Oh yeah, that's right.
But just don't say it. Don't do it in all caps, because we'll get demonetized. I don't know.
Probably.
All right, so we'll see you on the other side. That about wraps it up for today's episode. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring the notification bell if you want to see us next time. If you're interested in this stuff and you want to go super deep and check out the extra content, plenty of that available on the Patreon page. So click the link in the description, join the Patreon family, and we'll see you on the other side. Bye.